First, let's look at the names. For the general, it's called by squid. For the local, it's called by sotong, and then for the scientific, it's called by loligo species. Now, we move to the catching part. The first technique will be jigging. This method uses bright lights at the night to attract them. Fishermen use a special hook called a jig to catch them one by one. Jigging is very selective and does not damage the marine environment. The second technique is trolling, where large nets are dragged to the water to catch squid in big quantities. For the prices, it could be 10 ringgit to 55 per kilogram, with the final price dependent on the size, freshness, species, location, and from fresh, frozen, and rings. For the recipe, sotong goreng, sambal sotong, and grill. Now we move to the sustainability and safety. First, in terms of carbon footprint, low when using small boat and jig-out, but higher with a large-scale trolling. Next, impact on biodiversity. Jigging, low because has a minimal impact on habitat, but trolling, high because can catch another species by accidents. Therefore, jigging is considered the best catching method. Overall, squid can be safe and sustainable food sources.
I will present about the crab. Crab are common in Asia. We call them ketam. The scientific name Opportunus plagius and Scala scaretta. Crab live in muddy coastal area, river, estuaries, and shallow tropical water. There are three main catching methods. First, crab trap, which are economy friendly. Second, button net. And third, manual catching during a low tide. For the 2025 market price, flower crab is around RM25 to RM35 per kilo. Mud crab is RM35 to RM50 per kilo. Crab are used in many dishes such as spicy coconut, stir-fried crab, curry crab, and boiled crab with tamarind. In the term of sustainability, crab has a low to moderate carbon footprint. Fishing with a trap and manual catching is more sustainable, while trawl net give a more impact to biodiversity.
My name is Azza Ashraf bin Taupiang, and I will be presenting species number 3, which is prawn, under the topic safe and sustainable seafood choice. Firstly, the common name of this species is shrimp or prawn, and its local name in Malaysia is udang. The scientific name for this prawn is Lithopenus venemae. In terms of price, prawns are quite affordable and popular. The estimate price range from RM22 to RM32 per kilogram, depending on size and location. However, for premium large prawns, the price can go up to RM40 ringgit to 16 per kilogram. Next, I will explain the catching techniques. There are two main methods used for prawns, which are trolling and aquaculture. Trolling involves dragging nets along the ship to catch the prawn, while the aquaculture refers to farming prawns in controlled ponds or system. Aquaculture is generally more manageable because farmers can control water quality and feeding. Moving on to common dishes, prawns are widely used in Malaysia cuisines. Some popular dishes include prawn soup, fried turmeric prawn, sambal prawns, buttermilk prawns, and tom yum prawns. These dishes shows how versatile prawns are in daily meals. Lastly, I will touch on safety and sustainability. In terms of carbon footprint, farm prawns usually have better control compared to troll prawns. For biodiversity impact, aquaculture may cause water pollution if not managed properly, but it is still more controllable. On the other hand, trolling can damage the ship and may catch unwanted species, which can harm marine ecosystem.
Hello, my name is Normalin. Today, I would like to present salmon, one of the most popular and valuable fish in the global seafood market. Salmon is commonly known as salmon and locally referred to as ikan salmon. From a scientific perspective, it belongs to the species Salmon seller and Oncorhydrus spp. Moving on to the market price, salmon is considered a premium fish. In Malaysia, the average price range from Rm45 to Rm80 per kilogram, while premium salmon fillets can cost between Rm90 to Rm130 per kilogram. This reflects its high demand and import value. In terms of catching methods, salmon is obtained through three main ways. The most common method is aquaculture or fish farming, which supplies most of the salmon we consume today. Wild salmon, on the other hand, is usually caught using hook and line, which is considered more sustainable, or netting, which is more efficient but less selective. However, salmon is extremely versatile in cuisine. Popular recipes include grilled salmon, teriyaki salmon, mentai salmon, butter garlic salmon, and even salmon sashimi. Lastly, sustainability and safety are important concerns. Salmon has a high carbon footprint due to importation and intensive fish farming. There are also biodiversity impacts, including pollution, disease transmission, and overfishing. Therefore, the recommended catching method is hook and line, as it causes less environmental damage compared to trawling.
As the final presenter, I will conclude our presentation by explaining cockles, which are one of the common and important seafood items in Malaysia. For basic information, the common name of this species is cockles, and it is also sometimes referred to as mussels. The local name in Malaysia is kurang, while scientific name of cockles is Tegelarca granosa. So the cockles usually live in muddy and shallow area, especially along coastal regions. This habitat is very suitable for the growth because it is rich in nutrients. So the price of cockles usually range from Rm8 to Rm15 per kilogram, depending on the size, supply source, and season. Prices may increase when supply is low, such as during the monsoon season. In terms of catching technique, there are two main methods. The first is cockle farming or aquaculture, which involve controlled cultivation to ensure stable supplies and food safety for consumers. The second method is hand collections, where cockles are manually harvested in shallow muddy areas. This method is small scale and has a lower impact on the environment. Next, some common dishes made using cockles include boiled cockles, sambal cockles, grilled cockles, and cockles in curry noodles. These dishes are popular because they are tasty and easy to prepare. Regarding sustainability and safety, cockles have lower carbon footprints, especially when they are farmed and sourced locally. In addition, the impact on biodiversity is low when hand collection is carried out in a controlled and responsible manner. For better sustainable choices, consumers are encouraged to choose farm cockles, select medium-sized cockles, and ensure that the cockles come from clean farming area to reduce the risk of pollution and health problems.